so we are going to go through how to do an enrollment through Quotit. Here I am at Quotit.com, and you've really got two options for how to do an enrollment with Quotit. The first is that you will be able to complete an application for a client. The other is that you'll be able to send a quote to a client, and they'll be able to complete it on their own. So first we're going to go show you how to do an enrollment by completing for the client, probably going to be the most frequently used of those two pathways. So I'm here at Quotit.com. I'm going to come up here to this login button. I've got Bobby's password here. Everyone's going to have their own login eventually. For this demonstration, I've got Bobby's information. I'm going to log in here, and it's going to bring me to a home screen. Now there's a lot of features here. There's a lot going on. What you want to do is just kind of keep it simple for running quotes and doing enrollments. So what we want to do here is we kind of come up with a new quote. So here next to this individuals, we'll press new, and it's going to take me to a screen here to create the contact. Okay, so you'll have the client's first name, which is required. Last name, I'm just going to go ahead and put myself in here. At this point, you're really just creating a contact. You're not completing an application for this person. None of this information will stick with them. This is just to get the information in that we need to run a quote. So you'll see here that the only required fields are first name. Down here you've got your home zip code, which is a required field. Okay. And then the other part's going to be a date of birth. So you're going to need a date of birth for at least one person to get to the quoting section. For this demonstration, I want to show a tax subsidy. So what I want to do here is add an annual household income. Okay, so I want to show $35,000 of estimated income. If you want a tax subsidy to show up on the quote, you've got to complete this whole section here. Okay. So you're going to have to choose the household size, and you're going to have to choose a tax filing status. Okay. You'll see here in the census information section, you'll have the ability to add a spouse or any dependent children. You can add more dependents for larger families with this button there. Ultimately, once you've got all of the required information in, you can just hit create contact, and it'll take you to the contact page. Okay, so here's all the information that's carried over. It's got my address and county, name. Really, that's about it. My date of birth. That's all we need to run a quote. Now, you'll see here that program eligibility section. It did pick up my household income, 290% FPL. It's showing that I'm eligible for an estimated tax subsidy of $469 a month. So what we want to do here is come back up to the top here and hit new proposal. Okay, so this is going to take us to one of the first steps in the quoting tool. It's going to take you to this section where you select what plan you want. Most commonly, you're going to be using Health on Exchange. Okay, so you see once I clicked that, it kind of took away some other options. For an on-exchange enrollment, it's not going to let you do an off-exchange enrollment as well. Those will have to be done in separate enrollments. For purposes of this demonstration, we're just going to do a Health on Exchange and an on-exchange dental plan. My next step is here to select a start date. So for this example, we're just going to do a September 1 start date. However, you will have that option to select a further start date out if there is that ability for the client's SEP or during open enrollment. So once I get all my plans, my insurance types selected, I want to go here to show plans. Now this is going to take you to a page that is going to show all the plans that are available to me based on my county. So in Hamilton County this year, for September 1st start date, there's only Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee. Now you'll see here there's 4 different plans, a bronze, 2 silver, and a gold plan. They're all with Blue Cross Blue Shield. There's a ton of different ways to filter the information here. You can view by metal tier. You can view by plan type, which is the network type in this scenario. So they're all PPO plans. You're not going to see a difference there. You can sort by deductible. So it'll show you the lowest and highest deductible plans. I think it's kind of easiest just to keep it with bronze, silver, and gold. For this demonstration, I'm a younger person. I just want the lowest cost option. You see here that after my subsidy, this $0 bronze plan, the subsidy completely covers my premium. You do have the option to see these plans without a subsidy. So if you come up here to the top and check display with subsidy, you're going to see the full price of the plan. Okay, so you can see with or without a subsidy. And what I want to do is here, I want to add this to my cart. Okay, so I've added that. You'll see the plan that you've selected on the cart there to the right. You have the option to remove that. Okay, so I just removed it. I can add that back. What I want to do next is to make sure that I attach a dental plan selection also. Okay, so you're not going to see the medical and the dental plans all on one page here. They're broken up at by these 2 banner tops up at the top of the screen. So this dental on exchange is where you'll come to select the dental plan. Okay, so let's see. Not sure why it's applying a subsidy to the dental, but here we have, I'm going to select this Dentegra plan added to my cart. Now you want to make sure you see both a medical and dental plan before you go to the next step. So if this is the plan that you want to select, you just want to hit the enroll now. Okay, the create proposal is for sending directly to the client for them to complete. But what I want to do is hit enroll now. At this point, it's going to ask you for an email address, so I'm going to put mine in. If you enter an email address on the contact page, it will not pop up and ask you this question. So what it's going to do here is it's going to redirect me to a different page. So it's got my plan selection saved, it's got everything ready to go. It knows I want the Blue Cross Bronze plan. It knows I want the dental plan. What you want to do here is you want to hit resume eligibility. Okay, you'll see an eligibility status. It'll say incomplete. Okay, so what we want to do is go to an enrollment. Now this is what they mean by the redirect. So we were inside of Quotit. Now we're being redirected to the marketplace. You see here it pulled up Bobby's password. That's where you'll go into the marketplace, complete the enrollment, and the plan selection will be attached for that client that you've just quoted. So we'll go over the marketplace application in another video, but that's basically how to get to the redirect option through Quotit where you're enrolling a person without sending the application to them. Alright, so we've gone through the enrollment process for the double redirect on exchange enrollment. The other option is to send a quote to a client. This is going to allow them to complete the process on their own. Okay, so it's very similar to the on exchange double redirect enrollment, but it's just a different ending to the process. If it's a new client like we did last time, you can come up here and select new and add the client's information. However, if it's someone that you've already added to the contact system, you can come to this next option, contacts, and see any old contacts that may be in the system. If you see here from the last 30 days, my contact is already in there. So we'll just click on my first name. You can click last name also, and it'll take you to the contact page. You'll see that the same information is in from previously, and what we'll do is we'll come up and create a new proposal. Same process as the on-exchange redirect enrollment. We will select the plans that we want to choose. Okay, so we can select for this demonstration an off-exchange plan plus a dental plan. Okay, for September 1st start date, and then click Show Plans. It's going to look almost the exact same as an on-exchange enrollment in this situation. In Hamilton County, the same plans are offered on and off exchange. The off-exchange plans are not eligible for a subsidy, so you'll see the full price plans here. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and add the bronze level plan. You'll see the plans in your cart here. Again, same idea. The dental options are up here at the top banner. Let's add a Cigna plan and an Emeritus plan. Okay. With this, you're going to be able to add different plans that you want to show the consumer. Okay, so it's a little bit different than the on-exchange enrollment. I can go back and select the silver plan also to add so that the client can compare the silver plan to the bronze plan as well as the Cigna Dental to an Emeritus Dental. If I've got all the plans that I want to show ready to go to the client, simply want to come down here and click Create Proposal. Okay, so you have the option from here to email the report to the client, to view the report, and to edit. If you hit this edit button, it's going to take you right back to the plan selection page. Okay, so if you realize, oh, I forgot to add the gold plan the client asked about, you can come back and add that here. Or if you want to take off the silver plan, you can still edit the proposal after you come down and create it. You just need to hit create again to get back to that section. What you want to do now is either email the report to the client or you can check it out yourself. So this view report option is going to allow you to view what the client would see. So you'll see here that you can see what the client would experience when they're going through this quoting process. The top left here, it's showing up the dental plans first. They can come here to the medical option to see which medical plans are available. The client can have everything that they need here to make a plan selection. The plan benefit summary, they can find doctors, they can see some specifics about the plan benefits. The consumer would simply add it to their cart. Again, this is part the consumer's doing. Come over here, select the dental plan, add it to their cart. And just like shopping for anything else online, you want to view your cart, and it'll allow you to check out. Okay, so that is the consumer-facing enrollment side of the Quotit tool.